Now we're looking at a downtrend, inverse head and shoulder pattern break. Okay, so we just need price to just continue to push to the upside. But for now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. We're gonna be talking about stocks as usual. We're gonna be talking about undervalued stocks and also stocks that I think has the potential to continue the momentum to the upside or to the downside based on what our chart analysis is going to look like. But before then, we're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about what we're expecting in terms of US economic report, okay? And after that, we'll talk about SPY, we talk about the stocks, and we'll talk about what the objective is for the Fed, okay? Now, on Monday, we pretty much have nothing scheduled because why? It's President's Day holiday, right? And on Tuesday, we have US leading indicators. So we'll figure out what's going on in the US, okay? Wednesday, we have minutes of Fed January FOMC meeting, okay? This is where we'll figure out if they are all in agreement as per rate cuts or change or unchanged and what really happened on that day. So that's gonna be the minutes. Thursday we have initial jobless claim followed by S&P Flash US services PMI and some other Fed speakers as well is gonna be speaking, okay? The idea for Fed is they're gonna be targeting 2%. That is their goal. Okay, so if anything changed, then the Fed will move on from there. However, the last report on our PPI and CPI shows that inflation is not over. So we're gonna see, we're gonna know what's going on in the nearest future. However, talking about SPY, remember that this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, now for SPY, the idea is for the market to rally into 505. Okay. I did talk about it that we're headed into the 500 zone. We got there a couple of times. We've been rejecting that spot, right? So if momentum can pull back to 490, 495 or 496, and then we can bounce back up to 505 or even this top trend right here. So overall, I'm expecting the market to get back into this trend. If for any reason more momentum come in and volume comes in, remember we're still further away from our 50 moving average, okay? So keep an eye out, see if price can continue. First stock here is gonna be ROKU. Okay, ROKU at this point not too good in terms of their numbers, right? But right now our next level of support is going to be that 67 area or 66 area as our support. Okay, go keep an eye out on ROKU for long-term play. Place as well. PLCE, PSCE as well. We took some around the $12.50 and still never looked back, right? But for now, $24, that's going to act as support in the coming days because that's our 200 moving average. General Motors, GM at this point, we're looking to break through the $39-40 zone. That is the spot. If price can continue to push to the upside, we should be good. The last time action really came into this name, we broke out and created that gap right there. We haven't really filled up that trend break yet, so keep an eye out. If price can really hold this $39, then we can test $40 for sure. Another name is AMBA, Umbrella. This one right now, we're looking at a downtrend, inverse head and shoulder pattern break. Okay, so we just need price to just continue to push to the upside. But for now, we're pulling back to the 53 spot for a retest, and then we'll go from there. But for now, our solid support is $52.50, $52 in the coming days, so keep an eye out for your stop loss as well. Also taking a look at GTES 1350, 1370. That is our resistance zone, and we're trying to break through that spot. Rejected it on Friday, looking for $13 as our support for now. TGX 200 moving average, that is the fight. If price can break through this 200 moving average, we should be good to continue the momentum to the upside. If not, $46, $45 is that next that immediate support. If price can hold there, we'll continue to push to the upside. If it doesn't, guess what? We're pulling back to this trend right here. Okay, now taking a look at a stock that actually traded last week, and this stock is interesting, and what really happened is SMCI. Okay, this is what everybody been talking about. Okay, SMCI has been pushing to the upside for quite a while. Okay, right from the lows of 100 and so, we've been pushing to the upside, and then we got this flat top breakout right here. We broke out of that 350, 353 area, and then never look back on the weekly. Looking at daily, you understand what I'm trying to talk about. On the daily, see, we just been pushing to the upside, and guess what happened? We got to the above $1,000, and all of a sudden the market makers decide to pull this back to the downside. 34 million shares traded as per Friday close, and for now I'm expecting support to hold right here at the $800 zone. Reason is because we got our resistance here, 2 candles at this point, so I'm expecting support to hold. But if for any reason price decide to pull back, that is pretty much to shake the short sellers, and of course short sellers, they will be covering as well. ABNB, okay, ABNB right now we're rejecting that top level of resistance. Okay, if price decide to pull back, we'll be looking at 145 for our next pick on this name. MKTX still fighting that area. If price can really get back into 230, 225, we should be good to continue to push to the upside. So keep an eye out on this one, see if price can momentum can come into the name, and then we push. DD-Dog or D-Dog, this is Data-Dog, and right now we're pulling back as the market decide to also pull back. Okay, looking at the market, we got this little pullback right here, so I think all the names will continue to follow. Like I said, SMCI, that is the spot, $800, that is the support I'm looking for. Next one to keep an eye out is NNOX. Okay, this is a small price, but still we're looking at support at $10. We broke out of that 1050 resistance, and right now if price pull back, we're looking at $10.50. Over now we are all extended on the upside, but you never know how extended we're gonna be, right? So keep an eye out. NVDA, okay, NVDA earnings report coming up, I think on the 21st or the 22nd or something like that, and guess what, we're looking at momentum push. Okay, momentum push into earnings report, and then when the earnings number comes in, we're gonna be taking profit here as well. Or if you're looking at this, we're really overbought. Okay, we've been overbought for like 2 months, pretty much 2 months now, and just straight up. Okay, so keep an eye out, see what the action is gonna be next week. I think, you know, puts is in the way, calls are also in the way as well, so just keep an eye out. Market maker is gonna prop that price action to the upside or even to the downside as well, so you never know where that will go. Monster Beverage, MNST, we're looking at a rejection right here. around the 200 moving average. We rejected that spot. Now my next spot is $55.54. That is going to be our support on that. Oracle as well, we're looking at a pullback into 200 moving average. MO, we're looking at support right here at $40 for the momentum to the upside. But for now, I think the 200 moving average is the target again, because guess what, we've always had issue with that spot. So if this can break through, you know, more money is going to come into this name. QDEL will have a gap to fill, okay, and we've still been selling to the downside. So see how, you know, $40 is going to react as a support on that name. MNDY, this is Monday.com. We're looking at 230 as our next spot, okay. The resistance is right there. If this can continue to push, I think you should be fine. But for now, $200, that is going to be the next spot ultimately for what I call a long-term buy area. It's not a recommendation, see that. That is the spot right there, okay. Also Netflix, not really much to read, but Netflix has been pushing to the upside. The next target for Netflix, guys, is going to be $700. But for now, we'll need to get through that $600 and extend that in terms of RSI and back down to 70%, 69% area. So keep an eye out. Also Boeing, BA, at this point, this is pretty much decent area. See how Boeing actually W shape out to the upside. W shape, we're still making that move there to the upside. So see if price ultimately hold 200 as a support. I've been loading up on Boeing as well for that long-term move. INTU, this is into it right now. I am really into this. Still hoping and still, you know, watching technicals. Also looking at the chart, see if price can really pull back to a level of support for entry, as well as my addition. Okay, different account, of course. Also, we're looking at Meta right now, $500. That is the target on that name. OGN, we're breaking through 200 moving average. Support now is that 200 moving average. LUNR, this is a small price. We're really extended, and if for any reason price pull back to the 200 moving average, that is a given. That is a beautiful spot to pick up some. Right now we still have that beautiful flag looking shape, and we're just, you know, we're needing that 112.50, 113 for the push to the upside. Now we're looking at OKTA as well. OKTA at this point, this is the area to break. All right, so we need that 90-92 area break. We break that spot, we'll continue to push to the upside, but for now we still have 88 as our support on this name, so keep an eye out. Also Unipa as well, this is one of Cathy Wood's holding. Right now we're looking at $27 break. If for any reason support decide to come back, we'll pull him back to $24 as our support. CLSK, very small, and right now we got our resistance in view. Right now this is going to act as our resistance. We are also extended on our RSI. I'll be looking for price back into this trend, and then we get that channel revisit on the downside. Also taking a look at Eli Lilly as well. Eli Lilly just to the upside. $1,000 is the ultimate target on this. However, if you're looking at this, you know that we're extended on RSI, and the last time we got extended on RSI, we got this pull back. Okay, so we're also extended here. So let's see if the same action is gonna come in on this name. Sophie as well. Sophie at this point, we're in a very beautiful spot as now we have the 20, the 50, and the 200 moving average as our support. Guys, thank you for being here. The remaining chart, I'm gonna post them up on my stock tweet and on Twitter account. Thank you for your time. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.